family. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Authentically Being Ava. I'm Ava. So, family, today's topic. This one, I wasn't sure about even wanting to do a video about because it's a dicey topic. So, married men in your DMs. Family, I am so annoyed. Let me just say this. I am happily single. I would definitely welcome a relationship. Well, you know what? Yeah, I would welcome a relationship with a healthy man. Period. And when I say healthy, I mean that he's done the work. He's done his work. Okay? And I don't mean that he has a job and that he can take care of himself and all of that. I mean, yes, those things. Absolutely. A career and all of that. Yes, absolutely. I mean, all of that shadow work and, the healing stuff, all of that stuff that a lot of people overlook and, or, think that they handled themselves, I'm looking for someone who's evolved, like myself, who's done the work, who's, taken some time to dissect the things that has happened in their lives and try to understand them and try to, work on them, heal the problems, figure out the problems and heal them, and they are a better person for it. That person, okay? And, if I don't meet him in this lifetime, maybe the next. But, yeah, I have been through quite a bit, and I have explored and did a lot of homework, did a lot of work on myself, and trying to understand my world and what was in it and the things that I experienced, trying to understand them and work through them and move on. So yeah, so I don't know where I just went off into a tangent on that. But back to the topic. What is annoying to me is men who are married, who are still out here in these streets. That is annoying to me and bothersome to me. It really is. I've had the unfortunate experience of dealing with quite a few, and some of them just to get, an understanding. I talk with them for a bit just to get more insight on how they think and what it is that they want, And, at this family, I find it disgusting, okay? And these are my words. It's one thing if I'm just about, look, I'm about being open and honest about whatever the situation is. If you're into polygamy, that's what you're into. Let it be known across the board. If you, have an open marriage, let that be known and let it be across the board so that everybody, understands this, including your wife. You know what I'm saying? From a woman who has been married, and I do appreciate the institution of marriage when it's done correctly. However, these days, people are out here creeping and trying to walk through blurred lines and, want to sample, but don't, I'm just like, I just have no respect. And that's just basically what it is and how I feel. I have no respect for men who are this way. I, it's because it's like you're being selfish. There are, and I'm speaking for myself, there are women out here, good women, who would love to be in a relationship, with a wonderful man. And, I'm just gathering, if you're out here sneaking around and you got a wife at home and you're out here trying, these streets and whatnot, then you're not a wonderful man. So you're not even on my radar to begin with. But I just find it absolutely, it's just disgusting to me because I'm like, if you're going to be out here doing this, why be married, I mean, it's one thing to be married and, you're just like, I don't know what we're doing and this and that. And, you're at a place where you're not sure if you want to stay together or not. Figure that mess out before you step foot out here in these streets. I just, like, again, I find it, I felt how I felt for a long time because I've been hit on by men like basically all of my adult life. Married men, let me just make sure I say that. Men, period, yes, but specifically married men who are happily married. Family. I have no respect for them. I really don't. And it kind of makes me want to question, just the whole institution, because it's like, is this what's out here? Is this what I have to look forward to if I decide that I want to get married again? Dealing with some bozo who feels like this one or these. Like, it's okay to invite you out to dinner and I've been married for 50 years happily. Yeah, God willing, we'll be married for another, 40 years. And I was like, what? I mean, kudos to you, but the fact that you're sitting here bragging about your relationship and you're talking to me, asking me out on a date is insane. I just don't, like I said, it just makes me, I'm just disgusted. I mean, I'm laughing, but it's really not funny. I really am. It's just, I'm like, wow, you know. I've come across that. I've also come across men who have been in relationships, long-standing relationships, not married, but have a long-standing girlfriend for years, and want to talk about things, just I guess things in common that we may have, and then goes into, oh yeah, I've got yeah, we've been together for like 12 years or whatever, not sure what we want to do, and yeah, things are going great, and I'm just like, that's wonderful. So why are you contacting me? Like, if things are wonderful, if your relationship is like that, why are you contacting me? I don't understand. I want to be clear. And I feel like that should be something that should be made clear by them, because they're the ones that are in the situation that they're in. So it's just like, okay, what, you're bored today? You want to, what? I don't know. But I'm just like, okay. So I'm cool with common interests, common things of commonality to talk about. But it's like when you start to hear that, I'm like, okay, I guess maybe he wants me to let me know that he's happily in a relationship. I mean, just say that up front, Why give me these, oh yeah, we're going to Bermuda in 2 weeks, and from there we're going to go to Paris, and we're going to do this and do that. I'm just like, well, I think you should be having these conversations with her, not me, and not bragging to me about your relationship with her. I don't understand it. Like I said, in these This is just regular behavior I'm seeing. I don't know if they're bored in their relationship and they need, I don't know, because I never stuck around to ask. I'm just like, okay, well, this this guy, he seems like he's got his life all set up. I mean, he's got this going and that going and this and that and going over here and this and what? Why am I? Yeah, okay. I got to go. Yeah, I'm good. I don't understand that. Do we need to brag? Do we need to feel good about it? I don't know. I'm perplexed by that. I don't know. But I just made my exit. I was like, okay, well, I think that's wonderful. I think the last guy I talked to, I said, asking me out on a date and everything. And I said, are you? Well, I guess he wouldn't call it a date. He just said, invited me out to do something like a sport or whatever. And I thought that was nice, but I really didn't feel like I knew him well enough. But I asked him, was he married? And he was like, oh, yes, happily married for, over, 30 years and all this. And I was just like, okay, well, what? Why don't you go do this with her? Like, go take her out to a place and do this with. Why you? I just love family. Like I said, just keeping things up front and honest and just be open about the situation, that it is. It's just, I don't know. It's just this new age thing. I mean, but these people aren't even young. They're old. They're older. I mean, I'm not knocking older people, but I'm just like, what is going on here? So I'm just like, yeah, I'm not really into whatever that is. I need to be number one, okay? Always. Number two and number three, okay? So that isn't for me. The family, I wanted to do this video because it's been bothering me and I want to get it out there. I want to express myself. And I want to express it to you guys. But it's something that I hadn't noticed before. I guess I didn't pay attention. Maybe I wasn't interested. I don't know. I'm not interested now. Really, I'm not. It's just that I've noticed it's been happening to me lately, and I'm just trying to understand it. I'm just like, so what am I supposed to be, just the flavor of the day, of the week? I mean, what is that? Something to do? I don't know. But yeah, that's sticky right there. Things can happen, emotions can get involved, and who wants to be bothered with that? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, family. But I will just say this: I think, if a man is married, do that. Do that with your loved one, with your wife. Do those things with her. If you got some special situation or arrangement, you need to be upfront and discuss that, express that, so that people understand where you are, and they're not looking at you with questions, trying to figure this out. I don't like it. I really don't. It really bothers me, and I think if I get approached in that way again, yeah, I'm getting a little older now, so I just don't, my tongue can't hold it too much anymore now. So I may just come right on out with how I feel. Like, why aren't you taking your wife out? Why aren't you doing that? And see where that goes. But yeah, it makes me highly annoyed. It really does, because it's like you're trying to have your cake and eat it too. You already have made a commitment, to a woman who, is looking at you like that like you're the everything, and then you're out here, and I can't. And then want to be like, oh no, just platonic. No, I just like to have friends, and I'm married. And I'm so happy I could bust. But on the other flip side, I like to take women out on dates and, get to know them. But I'm in love. I'm in love with my wife. You're like, go somewhere, with that. It's disgusting. Okay, that's basically where I am. So anyway, family, look, if you have any experience or insight, put it in the comments, family. I really, nah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I've seen a beautiful marriage between my parents, a long-standing one, and they had a great relationship. I got to learn a lot from them. I got to see how they interact with each other, so I know what healthy love looks like. Commitment looks like. So when I see this crap, I'm so unimpressed and pretty much disgusted. I mean, thank you for spending a little time with me here with this topic. This is I don't know. I'm gonna see how this one goes. What kind of feedback I'm gonna get from this. But I just think it's disgusting. It really is. Anyway, ew. I mean, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video, family. Take care.